Hey, it's Branson. In this video, I want to share with you a wow new plan to make $5,000 per month in monthly recurring revenue, MRR. Now, this model is so new that 99% of you probably never heard it before. And it's so new that I just started focusing in my own business doing this in the last few months, and I plan on to double down using this exact MRR model in 2024. So let me break it down with you. I'll show you a lot of details, giving you a lot of examples. So first of all, our goal here is to make $5,000 per month in monthly recurring revenue. Now, if this is your first time heard of this term monthly recurring revenue, right, it simply means that you get paid again and again, right? So like, what do I mean? So for example, if you are selling a product or services, right? Let's say it's your own product or you are promoting as an affiliate, right? So let's say you're selling $100. So it's a one-time purchase, right? Somebody buy $100, you get paid $100. That's it, it's done, right? One-time purchase. But what is recurring revenue? It means that, say for example, a subscription to a software that, let's say, $100 per month. So basically people pay $100 on the first month, and the second month they pay another $100, the third month they pay $100 again and again every single month to keep on subscribing to the software, right? So this is monthly recurring revenue. And why this is so good is because, number one, as you can see here, right, it is more stable and more predictable. Right, I have this experience, right, in my own business. I have some of the biggest months, right, in my business where I make a ton of money, a lot of revenues generated in my business. But maybe next month it would drop 50%, right? Maybe another month it would drop like 30%, 40%, and it just ups and downs, right? Feast and famine. So there's no way for me to kind of predict how much I would make the next month or the next year, right? It's almost no guarantee. And it's kind of scary, imagine, in my business right in my state, let's just say if I make $100,000 this month, and next month probably I could be making $50,000, right? It just dropped so much. It was horrible, right? And then I was like, I'll just sit down there, was like, I don't want to be in business like this, right? Where every single month I just gonna starting from scratch, right? Building from scratch. As you can see here, where I say here, not starting from scratch each month, right? And this is really a huge deal, right? Imagine I have a business that if you just ask me, right, to have two ways to make money and two ways to run a business. For example, the first way is that I gotta make a one-time sale, right? Every single month, I can make a lot of money, but next month, I gotta start from zero. I gotta get new customers, new sales, and I gotta break the record of the last month. And I gotta keep on doing this for months and years and months and years. And there's no guarantee, right? There are a lot of factors, right? Economy factors, environment factors, like you might not selling that well every single month, right? So it's just crazy. And the next model is that what if, I would have made lesser money, right? Let's just say even I'm not making $100,000 a month. Let's just say I'm making half of that, right? $50,000. But I'll be fine with that if I know next month I'll be making around 48,000, 45,000, 52,000, right? Somewhere around there. There's still some ups and downs, but it's not going to change that much, not going to change from like 100,000 to 50,000, right? There'll be a shock, right? So I got to start from scratch. I got to if last month I sell like 100 units of the products, this month I have to sell 100 units again. But compared to a monthly recurring revenue model, MRR, let's just say right now I have an MRR of like $50,000 a month, right? $50,000 a month. So let's just say somebody might unsubscribe, right? They might cancel their plan. So maybe I'll lose out some money, but also I add on some new members, some new customers, right? So they kind of even out, and the margin of change is going to be very little, right? So I kind of can predict, right? Maybe next month I'll make this money. Next month I'll make this money, right? It's very predictable. It's very stable. And it's a very good model for beginners, right? I wish I started this, right? I've been in business for like 5+ years, but I've never focused on MRR, which is such a huge mistake, right? And I learned this, right? That if you don't have MRR in a business, right? If you don't have a monthly recurring revenue, you simply don't have a real business, right? You're simply doing some promotion, you're making some sales, but you don't have a real and legit business, right? So that's the stability, the predictability is something that I'm really looking for. And the reason why I'm saying this is very good model for beginners. Even if you're advanced, right, you need to have this, because think about this, right? If you're beginners, right, what is your odds and what is your chance of keep on making hundreds and hundreds of sales, right? Keep on making affiliate sales or like selling your own products. So how can you keep up with that, right? Keep getting new customers, new sales every single month. Are you confident? Can you guarantee that you can keep on with this hamster wheel? It's pretty hard, So, but if you have this MRR model, you're much safer because you have a safety line to fall back to. Let's just say I have a 50K MRR. Next month, I know at least I'll have like 40,000 MRR running through, right? Maybe I'm losing 10,000, which is like not likely, right? If you're doing the right way, you should maintain, let's say, $48,000, right? You would maybe lose 2,000 or 1,000 MRR. You still have like 90+% of most of your revenue retaining every single month, right? And especially if you're adding new customers, you can keep on compounding and stacking, right? So that's what I'm saying on the second reason, compounding effect, right? So if you have 50 people subscribing, right? So you're losing 2 people next month, but then you're adding on 10 people, right? So that month you grow, right? And next month you're losing 5 people, but you're adding 8 people, right? You keep on growing because the work that you have done in the last few months, the last 2-3 years, right? They are still compounding. They're still adding on, stacking on top one another. And all of a sudden you're building a real asset, right? A real business which has an enterprise value, on the third reason, enterprise value. So if you are just looking on the business perspective, right? So if, you want to sell your business, maybe in the future you want to exit the business, right? Like the people, like they don't, like the investors, right? Or the private equity firm, right? Whoever like want to buy your business, right? They wouldn't buy your business if they're like one-off purchase. Maybe this month you're making a lot of sales, next month you could be making $0, It's just a super high risk business. But if you have a monthly recurring model in your business, right? They know for sure you have like a ton of customers subscribing, right? You might lose some, but you're going to retain most, like more than 90% of them, right? And they can continue to grow and compound on top of that. So it has a much higher enterprise value. You can sell the business and exit at a much higher value for a business, right? So this is a real legit business, whether it's a new beginners or advanced, you need this, right? So it's best that you start when you're new, right? So I wish I've done it in the past. And the last thing is that, like if you are following the models I'm talking about, right, it forces the business and the company to be like, they are more focused on customer success, right? Because think about this, right? You probably bought some program like courses in the past. They charge you a one-time fee. You buy the thing. They never care about you, like they take your money, they run, they're gone, they disappear because there's no incentive for them to like continue to serve you. And I don't agree with that, right? I think you got to support your customers. You're going to like continue to support them. But that's what's happening in most businesses, right? From most gurus out there where they sell a one-time thing, you buy the thing, they're done, they disappear, right? Because they're not incentivized to do so. They don't want to maintain you or keep you happy so that you keep paying again and again. Think about this, right? When I talk about a software that people have to subscribe every single month, let's say they got to pay $50 every single month to use a software. So if your software is buggy, it's broken, you're not having a bad customer service, it's not working, people are going to unsubscribe, they're going to cancel, they're going to refund, right? So in order for their business to function with MRR model, it got to be really good product, right? So that people stay subscribed. So it's incentivize them, right? The business owner to like focus on the customer success, make sure the product is good to keep people happy so that they stay subscribed. So I think it's a good thing for the entire society where the businesses, they're doing MRR models, they truly care about the customers because they're incentivized to doing so. And also you as a customer, you would be enjoying, because the good thing about MRR is also, that let's say you're going to buy something that's really expensive, like let's say $1,000, $2,000. You don't have that money, like the cash flow upfront to pay for such a huge price. But then if let's say they put it down in an MRR model where you can like pay monthly, let's say $50 a month, it's much more affordable for you as a customer, right? And the company, right, can also make money on the long run. Let's say you subscribe for like 6 months, 12 months, they can still make money from that, but it allows you to have that flexibility to pay on like a monthly installment kind of thing, right? Monthly subscription at a much lower cost. So this is the beauty of MRR. So that's how this, like I've just explained to you the business model, right? Why it is so good and why I'm personally focused on that. So whether you're newbie or advanced, right, this should be your main focus, right? Monthly recurring revenue. So next up, let us look at the the math, right, of like how can you get on to 5,000. You can use the same math for 10,000. If your goal is 10,000 or 20,000, it's going to be the same. So let's just say, you are selling something, right? There are 2 things that we're going to be selling, right? I'll talk about that in the MRR strategies later on. But then let's just assume, right, you have a product of your own or other people's product they promote as an affiliate, right? So let's just say they pay you $25 monthly recurring per unit, right? Per sale, per customer, right? Per unit, basically. So if you want to make $5,000 per month consistently every single month in MRR, you need 200 active subscription, right? People who are subscribing. 200 people, each of them pay you $25, you're making $5,000 per month, right? So if let's say you double the price, right? You're selling like $50, you only need 100 people that pays you $50 a month, you make $5,000 in MRR. It's as simple as that, right? So again, think about this, right? Because it's compounding, meaning to say you are not required to make 100 new sales every single month to make 5,000. Imagine, you know, if we change this, if this is a one-time sale, if this is not MRR, you make a sale of like $50. Okay, you sell 100 units this month, you make 5,000. Good. But next month, you gotta sell a new batch of 100 units again to make 5,000. You know, does that make sense to you? But then right now, if it is an MRR, people subscribe to $50 per month. You know, people are paying every month for a subscription, right? So that 100 customers that you sell, they're still gonna pay next month, right? Again, some of them will unsubscribe, but not a lot, right? Most of them will stay subscribed. So again, that allows you to compound. So if let's just say your goal is that, let's say for the next 12 months, I want to build an MRR business that pays me $5,000 per month. So meaning in 12 months, I want to gather 100 customers that pay me $50, right? So I can split and divide. Let's just say throughout a year, I need 100 users, right? So divide by 12, maybe I'll need like 8 or 9, you know, like 9, how many was it? 12, and maybe 8 or 9 new subscribers, right? Every single month, right? So that makes it so easy, right? Meaning January, you can get 10 users. February, you get another 5 users. March, you get another 10 users. April, you get another 12 users, right? Every single month, you're adding new users, and then they're compounding, they're stacking, right? It's cumulative. You know, you don't have to make new sales every single month. You're just gonna like grow the active subscription base. Some of them they lose each month, but then you're gonna add on new one, they compound and grow. And after 12 months, you have gathered these 100 users, and they're all paying $50 a month, meaning you make $5,000 per month. Even if you're not working the next month, you still get paid maybe $4,800, right? $4,800 next month. If you're not getting new customers again, maybe to drop $4,500, but you still have like a cushion, right? Like a safety net, 5,000 to 48 to 45 to 4,000, right? You have so much space and room for you to, like, let's say, find a new business model, do something else, right? You're not dropping to zero all of a sudden, right? Compared to a one-time sales. Does that give you an aha moment? Does that make sense to you? Comment down below and let me know, right? So basically, that's the math behind it. And once again, meaning the higher you charge, you know, the more expensive the product that you're selling, whether it's your own products or other people's product, the lesser user you need, right? So I highly recommend you guys to like promote something that's like high quality product, and then they're like charging at a higher price. So right now, let's talk about MRR strategies. So what kind of products that we want to sell, right? So there are two main kind of like products, right, that I personally want to focus on, and I'll share with you why. Okay, so first of all, which is paid communities. So for example, I have this community here called the Tube AI Pro, which is a community that I have, that I teach people how to start a YouTube channel, a faceless YouTube channel using AI, and how to grow that. And then I'm charging $49 per month to get access to the community. So for example, if I show you inside my community here, right, so they get the community, right? Basically, they can post something, they can ask question, and it's almost like, you know, like a Facebook group, right? People can ask question, get feedback, people can comment, can like, right? For example, here, this the first video, people can comment everything, right? So they got the community, and it's such a huge aspect, right? I'll talk more about this, why community is such a huge thing right now, especially in 2024 and beyond. It's gonna be like one of the biggest trend and opportunity. I'll explain to you why in a moment, but I just want to show you what is a paid community, right? Basically, people get access to a community like this, where they can interact, network, connect, ask question, you know, engage. And then we also have classroom, where we can have different courses that people can, check out the courses, they can go through the training, we can add some resources for them, some assignments, right? And also we have some calendar events, right? For example, people can attend certain coaching calls, certain events, certain virtual events, whatever that we set up for them, right? So basically we have events, calendars, classroom courses, right? We have community. So people, they are not just buying a course, they're buying a coaching program, a course, a community, everything all in one place. So this is what I call a paid community. So right now, for example, we have over 200, as you can see here, over 200 plus paying members, right? All of these members, they pay money to join this community. It's not free. So most of the sales are coming from one of my third-party payment processor, a third-party merchant. And some of them, right, for example, if I click on settings, let me show you, like for example, dashboard, you can see I have 10 members right now. They pay me $49, right? Each member pay me $49 per month. I have 10 paid members right now. So I have $490 MRR, meaning every single month, if these 10 people stay subscribed, I'll get paid $490 every single month from these 10 members. And once again, this is just me trying out a new payment processor on this platform called School, which I'll tell more about it later on. But basically, most of my revenues are on another payment processor, and I'm trying out this one, and I already got like 10 paying members, $490 MRR. So again, if next month, if I don't work anymore or I don't add on any new customers, if these 10 members still stay subscribed, I still get paid $490 next month without doing anything extra. That's the beauty of MRR. So basically, this is what we call a paid community, right? So I just gave you an example of my course here. Once again, I can show you more examples on this platform called School, right? If I go into Discover Communities, you can see there are a lot of people on different communities, right? Like if I go into like health and fitness, right? You can see people, fat burning ninjas, they talk about weight loss, fitness, this one, whatever it's called, like helping people to build muscle, anxiety recovery, sugar freedom tribe, maybe helping people to stop eating sugar food or whatever, right? Fitness one goal, like this is just all about fitness, right? And then let's just say personal development, people talk about how to be a better self, like personal development, some mindset things, some discipline, it's like all these different kind of like arts and craft, right? Like acrylic university, video editing, and then this one like online art school. So these are all different communities that are basically based around on different people passion, hobby, interest, right? They can build different communities like this and charging money. For example, if I just like filter this one, if I go into like paid community, so let's just see if I can, like for example, this community here, they're charging $60 a month, right? So let's just say if I scroll down, this community $10 per month, right? It's an online art school. Let's just see, right? So they're teaching people how to draw things online, art school, right? They're charging $10 per month, and they have like 200 plus members, right? So if you multiply the member by $10, they're basically making around $2,000 to $3,000 MRR every single month, right? And they keep growing, their MRR keep growing. So it's a good business model to have online community like this. So I'll talk about this, in my future videos, so you can subscribe so I can dive into more details about online communities. But I don't want to put that as a focus because this video is more about like an overview, right? So I give you an example of my own community and some of other people's community. So let's talk about, before I show you the second thing, which is recurring affiliate offers, let me show you like why and online communities, right? Why it is good. So first of all, a community is a place to grow, learn, make progress, and get results on specific domain or skill set, right? For example, if you have certain hobby skill set about, let's say you like to play basketball, right? You are a new parent, right? You like to talk about parenting, right? New baby, how can you take care of newborn baby? Cooking, right? Different recipes, how to lose weight, right? Different art, drawing, dancing, singing, right? Chemistry, math, history. You like to talk about space, horoscope, like dieting, whatever skill, passion, hobby that you have, right? You can turn it into an online community, and you can charge for like $5 a month, $10 a month, and you can build that community, and you can connect and network with other like-minded people who are on the same journey and on the same mission as you. Imagine, this is the greatest, like biggest epiphany that I have, back then when I was like, in my high school or something, right? When I was like playing video games, I was playing this game called Maple Story. I'm not sure, like some of you guys heard of it before, like just a video game, whatever, like, and then, like when you're playing video games, you want to like learn how can you level up faster? How can you like gain a lot of in-game gold? And how can you level up, buy the best equipment to fight the big boss, whatever, right? So you're always like, back then I would just like Google search like, what is a guide, leveling guide? How can I pass this stage? How can I beat this boss, right? So there are a lot of guides, but then I don't learn that much until I actually join a community, like a gaming community and a guild, like an in-game guild where I can hang out with people like playing the game, right? And then let's say we have a lot of different classes, right? Maybe I'm playing an archer, playing a magician, a warrior. So when I join this community, right? So let's say I'm level 20. So I see inside the community that they're like level 50 warrior, they're like level 70 warriors. They're just ahead of me, and they know what I'm going through right now. They have been there. They was level 20, but right now they're level 50, level 70, right? So they can essentially guide me not based on theory. They can just share their experience with me. Like 20 levels, you gotta like go on to this place to level up. You gotta buy this equipment so you can level faster. They can just share all this knowledge with me. So I don't just like reading a blog or an article guide. I can hang out and talk to people. They're like real human who are actually playing the game. And I can see, for example, other people playing other classes, right? Archer, magician. I can learn a lot of tactics from them, and I have a lot of fun playing game because it's not just me, playing the game. I got a lot of people who are like playing the same game. We are growing, we're exchanging tips and ideas. We go on and party up to level up together. It's just so fun when I was in that community. And the second epiphany that I have is that when I was like in my university, right? So I'm not like the smartest kid, right? I'm sure like in your class you always have like that wizard kid who is like get all the A's, and they sit at the front row, and then they're like, when teacher asks question, they put their hands up and answer the question, whereas I was like like hiding, like, please don't call me, please don't call me, I don't know about the answers, right? So they're like these wizard kids, and then we have this like study group where we're gonna like sit down in the library, and then we're just like discussing homework, and like that smart kid is gonna teach me, right? This is how you solve this problem. And so I learned so much, right, from that like small little community. So that's what I'm talking about, right? Online community where you can actually connect, network with like-minded people who are on the same journey as you. Maybe all of you guys who are in personal development, all of you guys who are like, new mom who are like just have a newborn baby. Imagine this, right? If you just have a newborn baby, do you prefer to read an online article to learn about 5 ways to take care of a newborn baby, or buy a course and learn about 5 modules about baby parenting or whatever, right? Or would you want to hang out, in an online community that's like have 100, new mom who's like has a newborn baby, and you guys like can chat, can interact, can ask questions, can get support from each other? Like, which one do you prefer? Of course, an online community, right? It's a life changer. So I learned so much from that, right? So that's how like you can hang out with cool people that you like, and it's a place on the internet that's safe to share and be yourself and feels like home. Because right now, in this era, people crave for real, authentic human connection, right? Human connection, like real people talking to one another. Because it just feels so unreal when you are just like scrolling through like TikToks, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, seeing all these people like, but they cannot talk with them, it just feels so unreal. And especially they're like AI, right? Emergence of AI and like a lot of fake things, scams, you don't know what is real, right? So a community is actually people craving for like real, authentic human conversation, right? If I can hop on a Zoom call with you, like a group call, right, in a community, like 10 newborn babies, like mom with newborn babies, like they have these 10 people meeting like in a community. Think about how powerful it is that people crave for that, right? They want to be around people who know about them, know them, like them, trust them, and like they can be vulnerable and share things. They can have like a real, authentic conversation. Right? Can you see the power of that in an online community? And you can make an income doing what you love. That's the biggest thing, right? So you don't have to be like, sell this thing, promote this thing, that don't like learn a new skill that are totally out of your league, right? But then right now, let's say you like basketball, you can make a community and have like 100 people that love basketball. They join the community, and every day you just talk about basketball, right? Imagine you will be fine, and you will be very much loving it even if you don't get paid. So let me show you one post that I just made, just now, like 5 hours ago. I just asked our community members, right? Do you want to have your own community like this, right? Where you can gather like-minded people, love to hang out on the same mission, feel at home, make progress, and get results? Whether it's talking about cooking, recipes, parenting, drawing, basketball, knitting, basically any niche, right? And what if you can also make an income from your own community doing what you love, right? Is this something that you want? And then some people voted, right? 4 votes right now. Yes, they will love this community. And guess what Dana was saying? I would love to start a community doing what I love and helping others learn, grow, and get results. And of course, income is always a plus. So that's a beauty. You know, all of us, we like to hang out with people talking about topics that we like, right? Maybe you like technology. Maybe you like sports. Maybe you like, you know, natural, organic vegetable. You know, whatever things that you like, right? There are like so many niches. So you would talk about these anyways, even if you don't get paid. That's passion, right? You don't mind if you don't get paid because you like that topic, you love to talk about that. But then right now you have this opportunity where you can turn those passion into a business that makes money and pays you monthly recurring revenue. So that's the beauty of this entire model here, and just so new and it's so untapped. There are not much people talking about this, right? And you can charge $1 to like $9.99 per month depending on your niche and how much confidence you are, how many value they're providing to people. So maybe, you know, you're starting out, you can just charge like $5 a month. It's just so small dollar amount that people don't mind paying. You know, if you ask me, you know, back then if I was like playing a game, even as a kid, right? If you ask me to pay $5 a month, if I can hang out with all these people who are like higher level than me, you know, we're playing the same game, we're leveling up together, we can talk, have fun, $5 a month, I could still pay as a kid, right? So imagine if you're, you know, you're serving adults, right? They have $5 a month to pay you, you know, like just a few cups of coffee a month. You know, people can pay that, and you know, people are willing to spend that money to join this kind of community. So this is one strategy for you to build MRR using paid community. And the second way is that, you know, you can sell and promote recurring affiliate offers. So for example, we have this offer here. Let's say this is called Get Response, right? It's an email marketing software. Okay, so people have to pay, let's say, $10, $50, $100, depending on the account size, right? And you get paid, let's say, 33% commission every single month. So assume that, you know, you're selling this one for people, the customer pay $100 and you make 30% commission, right? So meaning you get paid $33 per month from just one user, right? One user, you're getting paid $33 per month. So if you get 10 users, you make $300. You get 100 users, make $3,000, right? So you don't have to create your own community or your own products. You can simply find recurring affiliate offers and promote them, and you can earn recurring commissions. So these are the 2 ways that you can go about doing it. And I have a very unique strategy where I can combine these 2 things, right? Where you can actually make money from paid communities and at the same time making money from recurring offers, like 2 in 1. So I'll talk about that in the future. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And so basically that's the MRR strategy. So basically traffic, you know, let's talk about traffic. You know, how can you get sales? How can you get people to sign up to your paid community? How can you promote recurring affiliate offers? So I'll suggest you to do YouTube organic, YouTube free traffic, right? Meaning making YouTube videos, whether it is you on a camera as a personal brand or you making faceless YouTube videos, you can get sales. You can get people join the community. You can get sales on your recurring affiliate offers. It's free to start. You don't have to pay any money for advertising. And YouTube, once again, is compounding, right? MRR is compounding, YouTube is compounding, because once you make the video one time, that video still get you views and sales for months and years to come. That video will stay on YouTube as long as YouTube still's alive, right? That's why you can see some videos, you know, that's like 5 years ago, 7 years ago, still getting views up until today. So talk about passive income, right? So when you combine these 2 compounding mechanism, right? You have this YouTube organic traffic, and also when you have these MRR models, 2 of these things, they're compounding, they're evergreen, they keep growing, stacking on top of another. So that's how you can quickly scale from 0 to $5,000, even $10,000 a month. And on top of that, this is what I highly encourage you to like build your email list, right? Whenever people watch your YouTube videos, you want to get them to subscribe to your email list, right? Build a 1-page website. We call it like an opt-in page. People go to that 1-page opt-in page. You know, maybe you're giving away a free report, a free cheat sheet, a free checklist or whatever. They gotta enter the email address to get that free stuff, and then they opt into your email list so that you can follow up with them. You can send them emails, right? So you can send them, let's say, your new video, or let's say you can send them to join your community to buy these affiliate offers. You know, you can drive so much traffic with your own email list. So these are the 2 things that I would personally focus on in my business in 2024, YouTube organic and email list. And I would make a paid community and also promoting recurring affiliate offers to like bump up my income as well. And for me, My goal here is $100,000 a month. But you know, maybe if you're just starting out, it just sounds so astronomical numbers to you. Like your goal could be just $1,000 a month, right? Starting $1,000 a month could be an additional income for you, right? And then you grow to 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, right? And of course, this is not get rich quick, and this is not typical results, right? Most people, they don't make a single dime. You know, most people who watch this video, you know, my video like this, they don't make any money. In fact, I would say maybe 99.9% of people who are watching this video, they don't make any money, right? Because most people, they don't take the information that I give them, they don't take action, they don't persist and keep learning and keep on staying on track and keep taking action, doing the work for like 12 months or 2 years, right? Those people that get results, they make money, but they're just very rare. You know, like maybe 1% of you guys watching this, you actually take this information away and run with it, build a business out of it. Maybe 0.1%. You know, most people don't take action. So again, this is not get rich quick. This is a real legit business that has enterprise value. We talk about customer success. We care about our members. We care about the things that we're promoting. We're promoting high quality products because we want people to stay subscribed every single month, right? So basically that's the model. So if you want to get started on this MRR journey, I've built a new community, which is called Community Hall, right? There's our brand name right now. There's a new company basically. So basically what I will help you in Community Hall, which is to help you to turn your passion, hobby, skill, experience, and expertise, right, into building an online community that generates monthly recurring revenue, MRR. So basically turn your passion into an MRR business, right, by building an online community. And you can also promote recurring affiliate offers and earning recurring commissions, right? So that's what we can help you with Community Hall. Basically, you get access to a community, something like this, where you can, you know, interact, engage with other people who are on the same journey as you, who want to build an online community, who want to build an MRR business, and then who want to learn about YouTube as well, right? So because YouTube is our focus, so you get access to community school group. You can also get access to the school mobile app where you can download the app on iOS or Android devices where you can access the community anytime. And also we're going to have courses in the future, but I haven't set up the courses yet. So what I will do is that I'll have some initial videos that give you some instruction to get started. And also I'll do live beta testers, right? For live beta testers, you know, meaning if you are the first few founding members, I will go through like sort of like a live boot camp, like hop on a live Zoom coaching call with you and teach you live, right? And then I'll take that recording and put it as a course in the future. So basically, it's a very unique experience that you get to learn side by side along with me as I build up the course, right? So this is not like just a pre-recording course that you see, right? You get to join live coaching with me and we build up the course together because I prefer to like build this, you know, sell this as I build, right? I don't want to like build the entire products and then only then I started promoting, right? Because I feel like it gives a lot of people value as well. Because if you are the founding members, you get more intimate interaction with me. I get to, you know, hear and listen to your real-time feedback. For example, if I teach you something, you can on the spot tell me whatever you don't understand, whatever question you can answer. I can give you an answer on the spot, and I know what you want. And when I create the course, it'll be really good because it'll answer most of people's frequently asked questions. Does that make sense? So I think it's a very good learning experience by using this method, and it allows me to like launch this idea out to the world and see if somebody like it or not. Compared to me building out the entire thing, spend 3 months building out the courses and nobody wants it, right? So this is the same method that I will teach you inside Community Hall. When you're launching your own community, I would suggest you to do the same, right? To promote and launch it and build as you're selling it when you're promoting it, right? Don't spend, some people, they spend 2 years to build a course and found out that nobody want to buy, right? It's insane. So basically, that's the model here. We're going to do some live coaching and some courses inside the classroom as well. And also you get access to all the resources, templates, framework, and cheat sheet and everything. And also weekly collaboration call, you know, via Zoom. We're going to jump on Zoom every single week, like 1 to 2 hours. You know, I say 1 hour, but usually I do 2 hours. You always go over time, you know, and you just go past 2 hours every single week that I have. So new masterclass, and workshop every single month. You know, I'll teach you new things every single month that I learn in my business. So I grow, you know, different online communities. I'm growing my business and actively doing this myself. I'm in the trenches and learning. I'm improving. You know, I'm not a god. I'm not perfect. You know, I'm learning this as well, but I can share what I learned with you in real time. So you're not getting some outdated course that just you watching the course, you know, and you living in the dark doing the thing yourself, right? So instead, right, this community is a living organism. You get what I mean, right? You're learning something new, something you can stay updated, stay at the forefront and know what's working right now, because I'll share with you what's working right now every month. Also, every week gonna jump on like Zoom live call, right? So that's how you like staying on the edge and always get your question answered. You get clarity. You always stay ahead of the curve. You're knowing what's working in the industry right now. So basically that's what's included. So right now, if you are one of our founding members, right, who join us as some of the earliest beta testers, right, you go through the live experience with me, you only gotta pay $29 a month, right? And you can lock in this lifetime discount for life, meaning when we launch, right, our target launch price when we launch this to the public is going to be $49, and we plan on to progressively increase this to eventually $99 per month. So right now you are just locking this for life for $29 a month, meaning when we increase to $49, $79, $99, other new members, they gotta pay at a higher rate, but you still lock into $29 per month until you cancel, right? So basically lock in for this lifetime. Okay, so $29 per month, meaning it's just less than $1 a day. It's less than a cup of coffee, less than $1 a day. You can join this and learn how you can turn your passion, hobby, and skill into an online community that pays you monthly recurring revenue. Right? And you can go through the live beta with me, meaning you get intimate one-on-one attention with me, right? So you're getting more by paying less. Does that make sense to you, right? So this is the benefit that you get as a founding member. And then when we launch, we're going to increase the price. And once again, this is not fake scarcity. We're going to increase our price, but I don't know when was it, right? So if you click, so you can join by clicking the link down in the video description, click the link, and then you can join, right? Just put in a credit card, you sign up, and you can get access to the school community immediately, right? Instant access. And by the time when you're watching this, I don't know when you're watching this, if you see the price is whatever other than 29, meaning, we have closed the beta and then we have already increased our price. So I cannot control when you watch this video, and I don't know when I'll increase the price, but I know in my mind, this is the target price that will increase, because man, 29 is undercharging, for the value that I'm providing. Even, the community that I have right now, Tube AI Pro, where I teach people about faceless channel and AI, I'm charging $49 per month, and we'll increase that in the future, right? So this is definitely undercharging. So right now, if you want to log in on this, just $1 a day, and you can learn the education, right, to turn your passion and skill set into building online communities that generate monthly recurring commission or monthly recurring revenue, MRR. So basically, this is an incredible deal. So, if this is something that you want, click the link in the video description down below. Click the link and join the community right now. And I look forward to see you inside Community Hall and help you to build up your online communities, help you to build your MRR, and we're gonna help you to teach you about YouTube as well and how to build a community, right? So I look forward to see you inside Community Hall, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And in my future videos, I'll talk more about MRR, YouTube, recurring commissions, and all that stuff, right? Subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.